and its directors. The chairman a very good morning to all of you. On behalf of Halder Venture Ltd and its board of directors, I, Prabhat Kumar Halder, the chairman of your company, extend a very good warm welcome to each one of you. All as confirmed by the NSDL official, the accused forum is present. I hereby declare the 40th annual general meeting of the company over. Due to my ill health and medical advice, I hereby authorize Mr. Keshav Kumar Halder, the managing director of the company, to continue on my behalf and also read out the speech written by me on my behalf.
Hello.
Mr. Halder, you are audible now.
I'm Keshav Halder here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Halder, you are audible now. You can continue your speech.
Hello.
Mr. Halder, you are audible now, right now.
Hello.
You can continue your speech, please.
Okay. Okay. Managing director of your company. Before my colleagues and board members of your company, present herewith with video conference and other audio and visual means. As we all know, Mr. Prabhat Kumar Halder is the chairman of your company and needs no further introduction. Mrs. Paulami Halder, a woman director of your company. Mr. Devashish Saha and Mrs. Orpita Das, independent directors of your company. Mr. Mrinal Devnath, the chief financial officer of your company. And Mr. Abhishek Pal, the company secretary of your company. Apart from them, Mr. Somik Rai, a partner of Mrs. Sen and Roy, the statutory auditor of your company, and Mr. Manoj Saw, company secretary, the secretarial auditor of your company, are also present in this meeting through video conference and other audio and visual means. Please note that Mr. Manoj Prasad Saw has also been appointed as an scrutinizer for scrutinizing the electronic voting process for this meeting. Briefing of these rules. Your company has the members entitled to cast their votes on the meeting. In this regard, it's their vote. For this purpose, Voting will be conducted electronically today at the annual general meeting on all the resolutions of ordinary and special business as set out in the item number 1 to 5 of the notice of the 40th annual general meeting. Only those members who are not present in the AGM through video conference and other audio and visual means and have not cast their vote on the resolutions through remote e-voting and are otherwise not barred from doing so shall be eligible to vote through e-voting system in the AGM. The procedure of e-voting during the AGM is same as the instruction mentioned for remote e-voting in the notice of this meeting. Members who have pre-registered themselves as a speaker will only be allowed to express their views or ask questions during the AGM. Each of the pre-registered speakers will be given time and opportunity to speak, and hence the speakers are requested to remain patient and maintain silence until it is their turn to speak. Notice of the meeting. The notice of the annual general meeting and the annual report of the company has been with you for quite some time. With kind consent, all members, I take the notice as read. On behalf of the chairman, I shall read out the speech written by him and give a brief of financial highlights of the company. Your company is mainly engaged in manufacturing of rice since 1924. Also engaged in manufacturing of rice, refined rice bran oil, crude rice bran oil, and de-oiled rice bran. Your company also doing trading of rice for last 10 years domestically and internationally. As we all know that India is an oil deficit country, we are planning to import various types after packing in our own brand. We are very glad to announce that running year we have with the plan, we are planning to establish our air and extra facility. Our vision of the future is not limited to our evaluating the eating preferences of the global consumers. We are continuously exploring alternative and new ways to establish them a global perspective. Your subsidiaries, namely JDM Commercial Private Limited, PK AgriLink Private Limited, PK Cereals Private Limited, Reliable Advertisement Private Limited, and Sri Jaradai Rice Mill Private Limited with your company, which will help in expansion and wide scaling of its business. A draft scheme of amalgamation of the same the BSE Limited is under process. Once the draft scheme is approved by the BSE, the company shall seek approval of its shareholders for the amalgamation. Further, I am pleased to announce that the company has proposed payment of dividend to all its shareholders, which form a part of agenda of its meeting and is subject to your approval. The company has paid dividend to all its shareholders in the previous year as well. All this would have not been possible without the dedication and commitment of our team. I would like to thank them for their hard work and wish them continued success and growth with the company. On this note, I would like to thank all the co-directors of the board for contributing to this continuing success. My gratitude also goes to all the shareholders for their faith and belief in us. With this, let me brief you with the financial highlights of the company. the year, the standalone turnover of the company amounted rupees 890.50 crores, whereas in the previous year, standalone turnover of the company was rupees 4.57 crore and consolidated turnover was rupees 619.6 crore. Standalone profit for the year has increased by 1241% and profit increased by 22%. Standalone export and consolidated export for better results in the coming years. Moving on to the agenda items of the meeting, the director's report, the secretarial auditor's report, and the auditor's report have been with you for quite some time, and with your permission, I take them as read. I will now state the objective and implication of the resolutions proposed in the notice and a ordinary resolution. Objective: approval of standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2020. Implication: adoption statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2022, together with the report of the directors and auditors thereon. Item number 2, ordinary resolution: approval of the declaration of dividend on the equity of the company. Implication: confirmation and payment of dividend at the rate of ₹1 per equity share or ₹10 each. Item number 3, approval of appointment of director in place of Mrs. Paulami Halder, D number 0222305, the director of the company, starting by rotation and being eligible. Implication: reappointment of Mrs. Paulami Halder, D number 0222305, as the director of the company. Item number 4, special resolution: approval of increasing of borrowing power of the company under section 180 subsection clause E of the Companies Act 2013. Implication: amount of money up to sum of 100 crores. Item number 5, special resolution. Objective: authorization for creating the charge mortgage hypothecation on the immovable and movable properties of the company under section 180 subsection 1 clause A of the Companies Act 2013. And implication: approval of creation of charge mortgages hypothecation of the immovable and movable properties of the company up to amount of rupees not exceeding a sum of rupees 100 crore.
So सामने एकदम गंगा गंगा किनारे
May I continue?
Yes, please.
Before the commencement of the voting, I invite members who had registered them as a speaker by sending their request from their registered email ID to speak questions of the agenda items as said, share their views or suggestions if any. I now request Mr. Mrinal Devnath, the coordinator of this meeting, to take the charge and announce the name of the speaker turn by turn. Minal, please continue.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I like to thank each and everyone for attending our 40th AGM. First of all, I like to ask Mr. Lily Pradhan, Mrs. Lily Pradhan. Hello. Lily Pradhan is there?
Lily Pradhan is absent at this moment.
Lily Pradhan is absent. Okay. Now, Mr. Bimal Sarkar. Hello.
Hello,
Bimal Sarkar is there?
hello,
Okay.
hello, hello. Am I
Okay.
audible?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you're
Okay.
audible. Okay, carry on.
माननीय चेयरमैन साहब, very good morning. Chairman साहब, very good morning. केशव कुमार हल्दर जी, सर, very good morning, sir. No reply. सर, मैं विमल कृष्ण सरकार, मेरा रेसिडेंस कलकत्ता से बोल रहा हूँ. सर, माननीय सभापति प्रभात कुमार हल्दर जी और अन्य पदाधिकारी बिंदु और उपस्थित हमारा मृणाल बाबू, आदरणीय मृणाल बाबू और अन्य शेयर होल्डर, उपस्थित शेयर होल्डर. सर इस बार जो सारे एडवर्स पोजीशन होते हुए भी सर कोविड-19 यूक्रेन जो थर्ड और वेरिएंट, सेकंड वेरिएंट, लॉकडाउन स्टेटा, यूक्रेन रशिया का वार, ये सब जियो पॉलिटिकल टेंशन, सारे एडवर्स पोजीशन में हमारा कंपनी जो रिजल्ट किया है वो बहुत ब्रिलियंट रिजल्ट किया है. इसलिए मैं प्रभात कुमार हल्दर जी और केशव कुमार हल्दर और पूरा टीम को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं. सबसे सिग्निफिकेंट है ये इस बार प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स 2256.03. लास्ट ईयर था ये 1843.39. सर डिविडेंड पर ₹1 पर इक्विटी शेयर ₹10 दिया है. वेरी गुड सर. सर मेरा क्वेश्चन एक ही है, पेज नंबर 41 और पॉइंट नंबर 26, CSR नॉट एप्लीकेबल, बट जो इस पेज में दिखाया गया है जो CSR एज पर हमारा जो 135 सेक्शन 135.5 इज एप्लीकेबल नहीं है, तो तब भी ये देखिए ये पेज नंबर 41 में CSR एक्सपेंडिचर दिखा दिया है 25.15 लाख. सर इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइएगा. सर एक्सपोर्ट एक्सपेंसेस बहुत बढ़ गया है. सर इस बार 12,767.99 लाख, पिछले साल ये था 5,996.47 लाख. सर इसका देखिएगा. স্যার স্যার আমি সবাইকে খুব ধন্যবাদ দিচ্ছি, ভালো রেজাল্ট করেছেন, উত্তর আপনারা দেবেন. প্রভাত হালদার সাহেব, আপকা লম্বা উমর হোক, আপনি সুস্থ থাকেন, এটাই ভগবানের কাছে প্রার্থনা করছি. কেশব কুমার হালদার জি और মৃণাল হালদার জি এবং যত কোম্পানি এমপ্লয়ি সবাই সুস্থ থাকবেন, এটাই ভগবানের কাছে কামনা করছি. আর আমার যতগুলো ফলিও ছিল আমি সব ফলিওতে আমি অলরেডি রিপোর্টিং করে দিয়েছি, অ্যাটেন্ডেন্স দিয়ে দিয়েছি. স্যার আপনারা সবাই সুস্থ থাকবেন. আর সামনে স্যার অ্যাডভান্স আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি হ্যাপি দুর্গাপূজা, হ্যাপি দিওয়ালি সবার জন্য. থ্যাংক ইউ আমাকে বলতে দেওয়ার জন্য ধন্যবাদ. স্যার একটা আমাদের প্রপোজাল ছিল, কেশব কুমার হালদার জি আপসে রিকোয়েস্ট ছিল যে আপনি আমাদের একদিন অফিসে ডাকুন, আপনার সামনে বসে আমরা একটু কথাবার্তা বলি. সব প্রশ্ন তো এই ভিসিতে করা যায় না. স্যার থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ স্যার.
Thank you, Bimal Babu. Next, we have note down your question. We'll answer on the last. Next, Mr. Sujan Modak is there. Mr. Sujan Modak.
Sujan Modak is absent at this moment.
Okay, Mr. Poshun Chaudhary. Mr. Poshun Chaudhary is there.
He is there and he is already given
Good
the
morning, Namaskar.
Namaskar, Prashant Babu. Please go ahead.
I am glad to participate in this 40th AGM of Halder Ventures Limited. This is my first AGM. At the outset, I want to congratulate the management and the staff members for producing a brilliant result during the last financial year. Now I shall read out some of the issues that I want you to discuss and from the management. First of all is allocation of capex for the current financial year need to be informed after the finalization of the same. Financial year is 2022 and 23. Second point, it is very heartening to learn that our company has commenced production of mustard oil. I propose early implementation of capacity expansion plans for rice bran oil and brown rice. Healthy brown rice may be marketed with medical recommendation as healthy staple food of all families, especially pregnant women. It is likely to provide high profit margin. Further, Government of India has announced a rupees 11,000 crore scheme towards National Edible Oil Mission for increased production of edible oil, including palm oil. Please inform if you are participating in this scheme. May I bring to your attention that ethanol can be produced from rice waste. Ethanol is a sunrise industry. Are you planning to participate in this sector? Methane gas production from coal is a clean energy option. You may go for a collaboration with a global industry leader for participation in this sector. This will be a very important source of energy for our country during the coming years. Please inform the detailed working of Halder Green Fuels Industries Limited, annual reports and quarterly reports of the company, that is Halder Ventures Limited, must include detailed working of all the subsidiary companies. Marketing network may be widened nationally. Efforts must be made so that the products and brands like Odana, Moti, etc. of Halder Ventures Limited becomes household names throughout the country. Import-export activities may be provided with increased focus. New activities such as import of soybean, sunflower seeds, etc. may be initiated for having a wider range of products related to edible oils. It must be ensured to expand the list of items for import and export. One such area of business expansion is shrimp exports. Please announce a scholarship for meritorious students of Bengal, provide grant for upgradation of a selected school in Bengal. My Durga Puja Shubhecha to all management, staff members, and all stakeholders. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Prashant. Next, is there any shareholder is there? Lily Pradhan is there?
No, Lily Pradhan is still absent.
Absent. Okay, is there any other shareholder is there having any question in regards to our AGM or our operation? I think
Just
shareholder.
click on the question and answer, then actually you can just find out the questions they have given.
Okay. First of all, I am giving a question of raising by Mr. Sujan Murdak. He's stating that we are doing CSR. In spite of that, we have written that we have not doing any CSR in our annual report. Sir, I just let you know that one of our company, namely PK Agri Private Limited, is doing CSR activities, and as it's a subsidiary company of Halder Venture Limited, that's why we have mentioned the same in our annual report that we are doing CSR activities. But as Halder Venture Limited as a standalone is not applicable CSR activities. Okay. Question raised by Mr. Koshun Chaudhary, our MD, Mr. Keshav Halder, will answer the question raised by Mr. Koshun Chaudhary. Sir.
For brown rice, palm oil, etc.
Palm oil importing, ethanol production, and capex amount in the coming year 2022 to 23. What is the capex amount we are planning to?
I am telling about. I'm telling about business, but please you describe about the capex.
We are planning to invest near about 50 crores in the coming year 2022 to 23 in the field of various projects. We are upgrading our product line cycle, that is DRV and rice, and some products is there we are not mentioning in the AGM. Okay.
And
it's near about 50 crores in the coming year, coming 2022 to 23. Okay.
In my speech, I have already told about the import of edible oil, which one of the shareholder was speaking about. And secondly, I have already told about the new plant, rice mill plant, about 50,000 MT of paddy per year. So what that very shareholder is thinking, respected shareholder is thinking, we have already started that business, and we are further thinking to increase the business on the same line. Thank you.
Sir, okay, there is no shareholders there, so you can carry on the meeting.
Okay. Commencement of voting. The voting will be conducted immediately after the closure of the meeting is announced and will remain open for 15 minutes from the closure of the meeting. All the members present and entitled to vote at this meeting are requested to cast vote by way of electronic means if they have not cast their votes through remote e-voting. Mr. Manoj Prasad Sahu, practicing company secretary, the scrutinizer for carrying out the remote e-voting and electronic voting during annual general meeting, when who shall scrutinize the e-voting in a fair and transparent manner and submit the scrutinizer's report by Thursday, 29th September 2022. On receipt of the scrutinizer's report on the voting, the results will be declared latest by 5 p.m. on Thursday, 29th September 2022. The result will be intimated in the stock exchange and also uploaded in the company's website www.halderventure.in. Now I am going for conclusion. Now on behalf of all the directors of Halder Venture Limited, thank all of you present in 14th annual general meeting through video conference and other audio visual means are sparing your valuable time to be present here and support us at this important meeting. It is your continued support and unwavering cooperation that has enabled us to deliver sustainable performance over the years. With this, I declare this annual general meeting as closed. The voting will commence from now onwards and shall be open till 15 minutes from now. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. This is your host, Jivesh, just stopping this recording, as well as I'm just ending this particular event. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.